Out to the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for harness racing here at Humboldt. Another weekend of, and actually a big temperature swing. Went from over 100 degrees. We are down to right about 71 degrees with a strong northerly breeze. So going to be a beautiful day for horse racing here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. And we'll go through some driver changes and scratches real quick if you do have your program at home. And we'll give you the changes coming up. Race number 1, no changes. Race 2, driver on the 4-horse will be Royal Roland, Mr. Royalty Dash. Race number 3, no changes in the 3rd race. Race number 4, no changes. Race 5, no changes. So race number 6 will be the 3. Toots on top will be James Gould on the 3-horse in the 6th. Race 7, the 6, Western Chippy will be Corey Larson. Corey Larson will drive the number 6 horse in the 7th race. Race number 8, we will have no changes in the 8th race. Race number 9, the 3 will be Fox River Luke, will be Brandon Jensen. The number 6, CF's Delight, is a scratch personal. Race number 10, horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, will be Kerry Sturts. Number 3, Hocho All Trot, will be Clayton Miller. In the 11th race, the number 2, JJ Freight, will be Royal Roland. Number 5, Bobby will be Robbie Anderson. Race number 12, 2 scratches, the 2, Cadillac Luke, the 4, SV Tom's Kid. And then the 13th, James Gould on the 2, and the 4 top this will be Clayton Miller. And race 14, we do have 14 today, Special Pine will be Brett Erickson on the 1, the 4, Clayton Miller. So we'll be going here in just a couple of minutes, right about 5-10 minutes, about 10 minutes till the first race comes off. And race fans, if you are tuning in here, we're going to be about a 10-minute, maybe 15-minute delay on getting started. We have a little wet spot here on the front stretch that we're actually going to spread some product and try to get that dried up in the 1 and 2 hole. And it's getting better, and got the loader tractor out down here in turn number 1, actually getting a scoop of limestone and going to spread it, and track's going to be much better. And we just want to make sure the safety and integrity of the horse racing here in Iowa, we just want to make sure everything is good to go, and that's why we've delayed the first race. So once again, that's one of the reasons why we delayed. Hang with us, bear with us, we'll be back with you here just shortly. Now take a look at race number 1. Race fans, no changes in race 1. Field of 5. As soon as we get those drivers back to the barn area, we will bring those horses to the track for race 1. So once again in the barn area, start getting those horses ready for race number 1. The Big Aristotle, Bet on Butch, Rocky Mountain Luau, Papa Top for Jason, and Plan B McGee. Horse number 1, the Big Aristotle, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Austin Patrick Long, Darien, Wisconsin. Trained by Justin Anderson, driven by Adam Hauser. Been out 10 times, 2 wins, 3 seconds, $11,000 in the bank, has a 201 and 3/5 at Nashua. Last race here at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 2, Bet on Butch, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 9 outings with 1 second and 6 thirds. $6,600 in the bank. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 3, Rocky Mountain Luau, owned by Dwayne and Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 10 outings with 1 win, 1 second, and 4 thirds. $7,525. 207 at West Liberty earlier this summer. And last race here at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 4, Papa Top for Jason, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer drives. 7 outings with 1 third, $2,920 in the bank. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. And horse number 5, Plan B McGee, owned by Terry T. Latin, Marshall, Texas. Amos Hines trains, Brett Erickson drives. 1 start, and that start coming here at Humboldt, has banked $350 and finished 5th last week. So that is your field of 5. And once again in the barn area, start bringing those horses on for race number 1. And do want to give a shout out, Justin Gould, Joel McDonald, Brett Erickson coming down, and Jeff McDonald along with John Hendricks chipping in, everybody helping out. For the track prep here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. Like we said, race fans, been over 100 degrees all last week, and to this weekend, just as soon as we rolled into town, it was right at 70 degrees. It is up to 76 with a north-northwest breeze out of the north-northeast at 12 miles per hour. 12 miles per hour. Changes, you already turned it in. I don't think you can do that, but if you got any cards left out there, Chrissy, Minton Matthews over there, and the youngsters, they get those cards picked up. And we do want to thank Cale Guidry on the bugle for the call of race 1. Thank you, Cale. Corbin said you've been missing in action. Glad to see you here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds picking up tickets today. Cale Guidry taking care of pick the winner at pick 10. That starter making its way over to the backside as we get set to go with race number 1. Race 1, field of 5, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. So the number 1 horse, the Big Aristotle, with 2 wins. Bet on Butch, looking to get to the winner's circle and 9 outings. Rocky Mountain Luau with a win earlier in the summer in 10 starts, 1 win. Papa Top for Jason looking for a win, and Plan B McGee looking for a win. So 2 horses already with wins, the number 1 and the number 3. 2, 4, and 5 looking to try to break that maiden. Now post-parade, you're getting an up-close personal look at a field of 5, going for $7,000 purse, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Horse number 1, the Big Aristotle with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Bet on Butch with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Rocky Mountain Luau with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 4, Papa Top for Jason with Jason Telbert. And the 5, Plan B McGee with Brett Erickson. Field of 5, 2-year-olds on the pace, colt and gelding division. So once again, if you are tuning in to Iowa Harness Racing, and right at about 76 degrees, breeze out of the northeast, it's switched now. We're right at 14 miles an hour over a 40-degree temperature swing here in Iowa. Stick around, live in Iowa, you never know what you're going to get. 110, 105, and now 76 degrees. Here we go, Harness Racing here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. Today, tomorrow, 14 today, 13 tomorrow, and then we'll move down to the Keokuk County Fairgrounds and Watch Your Eye, Labor Day tradition going on at Watch Your. Next Saturday and Sunday. Gators rolling. Starter is called Mike McDaniel, our starter, along with driver Lyle Miller. All 5 racing off the gate. The Big Aristotle, Bet on Butch, Rocky Mountain Luau, Papa Top for Jason, and Plan B McGee. Johnny Miller with the production and video camera, bringing you live harness racing from the Humboldt County Fairgrounds here in Humboldt, Iowa, just about 30 miles north of Fort Dodge. All looking good, picking up speed. 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings, and here we go off at pace side. Getting out on top, it's the 3 Rocky Mountain Luau. Rocky Mountain Luau out on top, showing the way, racing second is Bet on Butch. In third, the Big Aristotle, racing fourth, Papa Top for Jason, and fifth is Plan B McGee. Off at 2 down the backside for the first time, out on top, showing the way. It is Rocky Mountain Luau. Off stride, putting in some bad steps is the 5, Plan B McGee. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way. It is Rocky Mountain Luau. Rocky Mountain Luau out on top. 30 and 2 bis, 30 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it's Rocky Mountain Luau. It's the Western Trademark with Dwayne Rowland in command. Racing second is Bet on Butch with Will Rowland with the Millionaire Cam Cole. Racing third, the Big Aristotle with a Special Forces. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, it's Rocky Mountain Luau wanting to go to the Luau today. Out on the front, Bet on Butch right there getting the trip, setting in that 2 pocket. 103 and 1/5, 103 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. And you've got 6.5 cover the field. Out on top, showing the way, it is Rocky Mountain Luau. Bet on Butch races second, the Big Aristotle in third. Papa Top for Jason in fourth, and fifth is Plan B McGee. No change in the race order now. They're going to be a little moving and shaking down the backside. Who's going to tip out? Who's going to set? As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's still Rocky Mountain Luau. And Bet on Butch now tips out. You've got a horse race to the 3/4 pole. 135 and 2 Vis, 135 and 2. Out on top showing the way, it's Rocky Mountain Luau. Bet on Butch and the big Aristotle. Racing fourth, Papa Top for Jason, and fifth is Plan B McGee. You got them 3 over as they round the far turn, as they turn for home. It is Rocky Mountain Luau, the big Aristotle to the far outside. The big Aristotle picks up the pace as they come to the wire. It's the big Aristotle. Got to pick up the win. Second, looking like Rocky Mountain Luau in second. Third, Bet on Butch. Fourth, Papa Top for Jason. 2:04 and 3/5. 2:04 and 3 for the mile for the big Aristotle. Oh, the big Aristotle picking up another win. That'll be 11 outings with 3 wins and 3 seconds. The big Aristotle is a special forces out of a fancy schmancy mare. And you might remember that mare's name, I'm on a Tear. Used to be was a top filly in Iowa several years back. This is one of her babies, the big Aristotle. And picking up the win was the number 1 horse, the big Aristotle, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Austin Patrick DeLong, Darien, Wisconsin. Justin Amundsen trains Adam Hauser with the driving win. That will make 11 starts, 3 wins, 3 seconds for the big Aristotle. The big Aristotle was sired by Special Forces. Out of that mare, I'm on a Tear, a fancy schmancy breeder, Jay DeLong. Top down, horse number 1, big Aristotle, your winner. Horse number 2, Bet on Butch, was third. Horse number 3, Rocky Mountain Luau, second. Horse number 4, Papa Top for Jason, was fourth. And horse number 5, Plan B McGee, was fifth. Top down, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 2. The half in 103 and 1. 3/4 in 135 and 2. The mile 2:04 and 3/5 for the big Aristotle. At race number 2, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colton Gilding Division, full field of 7. One driver change. Number 4, Mr. Royalty Dash is Royal Rolling. Horse number 1, Lone Pine Dream, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 9 outings with 1 win and 1 third. $1,058, $215 of 4 at St. Peter. Last race here at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, Fast Little Lou, owned by, or leads to, Mary and Jake Sainer, Dallas, Iowa. Jake Sainer trains, Rob Anderson drives. 8 outings of those 8 outings with 1 second, 1 third. And last race that Humboldt was 3rd to a break. Has $16,719, 208 and 2 at Oskaloosa. Horse number 3, drivers Ed Fred, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 9 outings, 2 wins, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, 13,285, 211 and 4 fifths at Humboldt. Last race here at Humboldt was 2nd place first. Horse number 4, Mr. Royalty Dash, owned and trained by Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Royal Rowland doing the driving. Been out 7 times with 2 wins, 1 second, 3 thirds, $11,037, 207 at Watch Year. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 208. Horse number 5, Last of Braggart, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould drives. 7 outings, 2 wins, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, $10,308, 209. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd place, 2nd. Horse number 6, Who Ya Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Driven by Kerry Sturts. 6 outings, $1,916, and last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 7, working on 18, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 10 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, 1 third, $12,017, 209 at Watch Year. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Darren Hendricks. His brother, right? Yeah, we do want to thank Darren Hendricks on the bugle for the call of race 2. Thank you, Darren. Get set to go with race number 2. This 2-year-olds on the trot, Colt and Gilding Division. Field of 7, full field. We'll score 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Lone Pine Dream, Fast Little Lou, drivers Ed Fred, Mr. Royalty Dash, Last of Braggart, Who Ya Going Spy, and working on 18. $7,000 purse on the line for race number 2. 2-year-olds on the trot, Colt and Gilding Division. And Heidi Sainer making her way back to the barn area, out there with a warm-up horse. Coming up a little bit later on here this afternoon. Yeah, post break for race 2. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. 2-year-old trotting Colts and Gildings. Horse number 1, Lone Pine Dream with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Fast Little Lou with Rob Anderson. Horse number 3 will be Drivers Ed Fred with Will Rowland. Horse number 4, Mr. Royalty Dash with Royal Rowland. Horse number 5, Last of Braggart with James Gould. Horse number 6, Huya going spy with Kerry Sturts. And the 7, working on 18 with Chad Svensson. Full field of 7 2-year-old trotters. Colt and Gelding division. Starter Mike McDaniel has called for a field of 7. Gate is rolling. 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Lone Pine Dream, Fast Little Lou, Driver's Ed, Fred, Mr. Royalty Dash, Last to Braggart all off the gate. Huya going spy, and the 6 hole and the 7 working on 18. Five on the gate, 2 trailers. As they approach the 8th pole. And the draw gate starting to pick up some speed. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings for the 2nd on our 14 race program. And here we go, up and trotting. It's Fast Little Lou and Mr. Royalty Dash. Racing 3rd in his Driver's Ed Fred. Out on top, Fast Little Lou. Fast Little Lou out on top. Racing 2nd. Off stride, Lone Pine Dream. Out on top, showing the way, Fast Little Lou. Racing 2nd is Will Rolling with Driver's Ed Fred. Racing 3rd, Mr. Royalty Dash. Racing in that 4th position, Last to Braggart. And 5th, working on 18. 6th, Lone Pine Dream. And 7th is Huya going spy. 32 and 1/5, 32 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Fast Little Lou. Fast Little Lou out on top. Racing 2nd, Driver's Ed Fred. Racing in that 3rd position, it is Mr. Royalty Dash. Racing 4th, Last to Braggart in 5th, working on 18. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile, out on the front end is Robbie Anderson in command with Fast Little Lou. As they come to the half. 105, getting a little breather there. Out on the front end, it is Fast Little Lou. Racing 2nd is Driver's Ed Fred. Now Last to Braggart tips out on the move, up to battle for 3rd. Mr. Royalty Dash to the inside and working on 18 in that 5th position. Lone Pine Dream races 6th. In 7th is Huya going spy. Down the backside, you've got your top 5 covered by 6 as they go to the 3/4 pole. 136, they picked up the tempo there. 31 on the split. Out on the front end is Fast Little Lou to the outside, Last to Braggart. In 3rd, it is Driver's Ed Fred. Working on 18 and Mr. Royalty Dash. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. It is Fast Little Lou and a late surge down to the far outside. Not going to get there. Fast Little Lou. 2nd, Last to Braggart. 2:06 and 4. They picked it up. 2:06 and 4 for the mile. For Fast Little Lou. That'll be a new lifetime best. Fast Little Lou. 2:06 and 4/5. And Huya going spy finishing the mile. Quarter in 32 and 1. A half in 105. 3/4 in 136. The mile 2:06 and 4/5 for Fast Little Lou. And race number 2, official results for the second. Number 2 horse, Fast Little Lou, was your winner. It's leased to Mary and Jake Sainer, Downs, Iowa. Jake Sainer trains, Rob Anderson drives. That'll make 9 starts, 5 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Has a lifetime mark now of 206 and 4. And that'll be 9 starts, 5 wins. Breeder Paul Samuel Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa, for a R House out of a Valley Victor mare. Top down, horse number 1, Lone Pine Dream, 6th. Horse number 2, Fast Little Lou, your winner. Horse number 3, Driver's Ed Fred, 3rd. Horse number 4, Mr. Royalty Dash, 5th. Horse number 5, Last of Braggart, 2nd. Horse number 6, Who You Going Spy, 7th. And horse number 7, working on 18, was 4th. Top down, 6, 1, 3, 5, 2, 7. 4 on the bottom. Quarter, 32 and 1, a half and 105. 3/4 and 136. The mile, 206 and 4/5 for Fast Little Lou. Two-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division, the girls, field of 7. Horse number 1, Pee Wee Sparks, owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains, Chad Svensson doing the drive at 7 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last $5,800, has a lifetime mark, 208 and 4 at Eldon. Last race here at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 2, Sweetest Honor, owned by Roland Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trains and drives, 4 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds. $5,650, 203 and 2/5 here at Humboldt. Last race here at Humboldt picked up a win, 203 and 2/5. Horse number 3, Mark Fox, owned by Dwayne and Connie Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Roland trains and drives, 11 outings with 6 wins, 3 seconds, $21,758, 205 and 3/5 here at Humboldt. The last race here at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 4, Mark Rain, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives, 10 outings with 1 win, 3 seconds, 5 thirds, $12,200, 213 at Watch Year. Last race in the Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 5, Rolling in the Sand, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Heidi Sainer drives, 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second, $7,080, 206 and 2 at Humboldt. Last race in Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 6, Trimble Town, owned by Tessa Perrin, Lebanon, Ohio. Curtis Gary trains, Will Rowland drives. 6 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 2 thirds. $10,500, 205 and 1/5. Last race in Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 7, Ditzy Litzy, owned by Robert Limbs, Canton, South Dakota. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 10 outings with 4 wins, 3 seconds. $5,291, 203 and 1/5. At Humboldt, last race here at Humboldt picked up a win, 203 and 1/5. That is your field of 7 2-year-old pacing fillies for race 3. And we do want to thank Douglas Bobinette, Thor, Iowa. Douglas having a little popcorn, playing the bugle. We're the call of the third. $7,000 purse on the line. And post parade for the third, horse number 1, Pee Wee Sparks with Chad Smithson. Horse number 2, Sweetest Honor with Royal Roland. Horse number 3, Mark Fox with Dwayne Roland. Mark Drain, the number 4 with Corey Larson. Number 5, Rolling in the Sand, Heidi Sainer. Number 6, Trimbletown with Will Roland. And the 7, Ditsy Litsy with Adam Hauser. Field of 7, 2-year-old pacing fillies. The girls. And starter Mike McDonald picking up a full field of 7 2-year-old pacing fillies. 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Pee Wee Sparks, Sweetest Honor, Mark Fox, Mark Drain, Rolling in the Sand, all off the gate. Trimbletown and Ditsy Litsy out of that back tier. As they work past the 8th pole and make their way down for the start. Picking up speed. 2-year-old pacing fillies. And here we go off at Payson. Getting out on top, you've got a battle. It's Mark Fox, Mark Green to the far outside. Down to the far inside is Pee Wee Sparks. Hang on, Mark Fox off stride. And down the backside, it's Mark Drain. Mark Drain going to clear on the front end. Sweetest Honor to the far outside. Up to battle for second with Pee Wee Sparks. As they head to the quarter pole on top, it's Sweetest Honor to the far outside. Sweetest Honor now going to stretch out, now going to clear on the front to the 3/4 pole. 29-1, quick fractions, 29 1/5. Out on top, it's Sweetest Honor. Racing second is Mark Drain. Racing third, Pee Wee Sparks. Ditsy Litsy races fourth. In fifth, Rolling in the Sand. Racing sixth is Mark Fox. After the early break and trailing the field is Trimbletown. Down the stretch they come for the first half. Out on top, showing the way, it is Sweetest Honor. Sitting there in the 2 pocket, getting the trip, it is Mark Drain. 101, getting a little breather there, 101. Out on top, showing the way, it is Sweetest Honor. Racing second is Mark Drain. Racing third, Pee Wee Sparks. Fourth, Ditsy Litsy. And fifth, Rolling in the Sand now has caught your top 4. And 7 lengths cover the top 5. Down the backside and trying to catch the field. Racing in that 6th position is Mark Fox. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Sweetest Honor. Sweetest Honor out on top. Now Pee Wee Sparks tips out. Up to battle for second. 133 and 3/5. 132 and 3/5. 132 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. You've got a horse race. Pee Wee Sparks to the far outside. Ditsy Litsy now up into third. And on to the far outside, Rolling in the Sand. It's Pee Wee Sparks and to the inside, Sweetest Honor. As they turn for home, down the stretch, off stride is Rolling in the Sand. As they come to the wire, it is Sweetest Honor. Second, Pee Wee Sparks. Third, Ditsy Litsy. 2:04 and 1/5. 2:04 and 1 for the mile for Sweetest Honor. Sweetest Honor, that'll make 2 in a row for Sweetest Honor. The Some Star Somewhere filly out of a Western Terrier breeder, Lauren Dale Yoder. Kelowna, Iowa, Lauren Dale. Yep, he was the breeder. Kelowna, Iowa. That fish results for race 3. Number 2 horse was your winner, Sweetest Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Roland, Grinnell, Iowa, trained by Royal Roland, driven by Royal Roland. 5 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds. Sired by Some Star Somewhere out of a Western Terrier. Breeder was Lauren Dale Yoder, Kelowna, Iowa. Fish results for the top down. Number 1, Pee Wee Sparks was second. Horse number 2, Sweetest Honor, your winner. Horse number 3, Marked Fox, was 6th. Horse number 4, Marked Rain, was 5th. Horse number 5, Rolling in the Sand, was 4th. Horse number 6, Trimbletown, was 7th. And horse number 7, Ditsy Litsy, was 3rd. Top down, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 7. 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 29 and 1. The half and 101. 3/4 and 132 and 3. The mile 2:04 and 1/5 for Sweetest Honor. Sweetest Honor, 5 outings, 2 wins, and 3 seconds once the last 2 starts. And up next going to be race number 4. Race 4, 2-year-old trotting fillies. Full field again. Once again, a field of 7. That is Iowa's rule. 7 on a half mile. 7, a full field of trotting fillies. Horse number 1, Adair Disa, owned by Larry Jensen, Boat, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 second, 1 third, $4,850. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 2, Twitter Patter Pro, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Brett Erickson trains and drives. 8 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, $4,425. $217-1 at Humboldt. Last race here at Humboldt picked up a win. Horse number 3, DP Annie's Girl, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 10 outings with 4 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, $17,821, $209 at Watch here. Last race here at Humboldt picked up a win. Horse number 4, Recording Angel, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 6 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third, $5,675, $212 here at Humboldt. Last race here at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 5, American Cross, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould drives. 8 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 3 thirds, $12,250, $210 at Humboldt. Last race there at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 6, Amagana Golden Spy, home trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Carrie Sturts doing the driving. 7 outings with 1 win, or 7 outings with 1 second and 1 third, $3,990. Last race here at Humboldt was 4th. And horse number 7, Swandican Golden Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains and drives. 13 starts with 3 thirds, $1,141. Last race here at Humboldt was 5th. That is your field of 7 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. Now we do want to thank Trish Condon, Humboldt, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the horse. Thank you, Trish. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 4. Parade your horses for the 4th. Field of 7 2-year-old trotting fillies. We'll score 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Fourth, horse number 1, Adair Disa with Brandon Jensen. Horse number 2, Twitter Patter Pro with Brett Erickson. Horse number 3 will be DP Annie's Girl with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Recording Angel with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 5, American Cross with James Gould. Horse number 6, Amagana Golden Spy with Kerry Sturts. And the 7, Swandican Golden Spy with Kathy Raymond. Field of 7, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. And starter Mike McDaniel has called for a field of 7 gauges rolling. Driver Lyle Miller. Adair Disa, Twitter Patter Pro, DP Annie's Girl, Recording Angel, and American Cross. All on the gate. Amagana Golden Spy and Swandican Golden Spy out of that back tier. As they approach the 8th pole. Get set to go for race number 4 on our 14 race program. Picking up speed. 2-year-old trotting fillies. And here we go, off and trotting off stride is Twitter Patter Pro. Getting out on top is DP Annie's Girl. Racing second is Recording Angel. Racing third, American Cross. Adair Disa races fourth. Racing in fifth, off stride, DP Annie's Girl. Out on top, Recording Angel. Recording Angel out on top. Racing second, American Cross. Adair Disa in third. Racing fourth, off stride, is Amagana Golden Spy. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way. It is Recording Angel. Recording Angel out on top. American Cross races second. Adair Disa in third. DP Annie's Girl races fourth. 35 and 2 fists, 35 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It is Recording Angel. Recording Angel with Dwayne Rowland out on top. Racing second, American Cross. Racing third, Adair Disa. Fourth, DP Annie's Girl. In fifth is Amagana Golden Spy. Racing sixth is Swandican Golden Spy. And seventh is Twitter Patter Pro. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, it's Recording Angel. Recording Angel bringing them to the half. 107 and 3. 107 and 3 out on top, showing the way. It is Recording Angel. Racing second. Off stride once again is DP Annie's Girl. Out on top, showing the way. It's Recording Angel. Racing second. And American Cross. Adair Disa races third. Adair Disa now trying to move up to race for that second spot. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole, out on top, showing the way. It's Recording Angel. 139 and 1/5, 139 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It is Recording Angel. Racing second, Adair Disa and American Cross. Racing fourth is DP Annie's Girl. Racing in that fifth position is Amagana Golden Spy. And sixth, Swandican Golden Spy. And seventh is Twitter Patter Pro. Out on top, Recording Angel. American Cross with a late surge along with Adair Disa, but it's going to be Recording Angel picking up the win. 2:10 and 4 fists, 2:10 and 4 for the mile. Up next, official results for the fourth. Horse number 4 was your winning horse, Recording Angel, owned, trained, and driven by Dwayne Rowland. Makes 7 outings with 4 wins, 1 second, 1 third. A Metatron out of a Muscle Yankee Mare breeder, Dwayne Rowland. 210 and 4, new lifetime best for Recording Angel. Official results for top down. Horse number 1, Adair Diesel, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Twitter Pattern Pro, was 7th. Horse number 3, DP Addings Girl, 4th. Horse number 4, Recording Angel, your winner. Horse number 5, American Cross, 2nd. Horse number 6, Amagana Go and Spy, 5th. And horse number 7, Swan Can Go and Spy, 6th. Top down, 3, 7, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 35 and 2. Half and 107 and 3. 3/4 and 139 and 1. A mile, 210 and 4/5. Recording Angel, new lifetime best for Recording Angel. And up next, going to be race number 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gelding division, field of 5. Horse number 1, Gandalf, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives 7 outings with 2 wins, 5 seconds, $12,200 earned, 202 and 3/5 here at Humboldt. The last race here at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 2, Spirit of an Outlaw, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains 9 outings with 4 wins, 3 seconds, 1 third, $23,006, 157 and 1 at Running Aces. Last race at Running Aces on August the 17th was 2nd, 156 and 2. Horse number 3, Tall Dark Be Fancy, owned by Ken Stauffer, Withee, Wisconsin. Justin Ampson trains. Adam Hauser drives. 9 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, $5,975. Has a lifetime mark, 211 and 2 at Monticello. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. And horse number 4, Speak to the Stars. Lisa Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telford drives. 7 outings, $2,880. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. And horse number 5, The Creature, owned by Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 4 outings with 2 thirds, $3,380. Last race to Humboldt was 4th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gelding division. And we do want to thank Beretta Whittington on the bugle for the call of the fifth. Thank you, Beretta. Horseman, parade your horses for the fifth. Parade your horses for the fifth. Gandalf, Spirit of an Outlaw, Tall, Dark, Be Fancy, Speak to the Stars, and the Creature. And post parade for race number 5. Be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gelding division. Field of 5. All 5 will race off that starting gate. Gandalf, Spirit of an Outlaw, Tall, Dark, Be Fancy, Speak to the Stars, and the Creature. Horse number 1, Gandalf with Dwayne Rowland. Oh, that's the 5, the Creature with Brandon Jensen. There's the 1, Gandalf with Dwayne. Horse number 2, Spirit of an Outlaw with Corey Larson. Horse number 3, Tall, Dark, Be Fancy with Adam Hauser. And the 4, Speak to the Stars with Jason Telfer. And starter Mike McDaniel picking up a field of 5. Gate is rolling. Gandalf, Spirit of an Outlaw, Tall, Dark, Be Fancy, Speak to the Stars, the Creature. All off the gate. As they approach the 8th pole. 2-year-old Payson, Colts, and Geldings. As they round the far turn, work past the draw gate, make their way down for the start of our 5th race of our 14-race program. Picking up speed. And here we go up and Payson. Through the middle, it is a battle for the top. Gandalf, and the middle is Spirit of an Outlaw. Tall, Dark, Be Fancy races. 3rd off stride is Spirit of an Outlaw. Spirit of an Outlaw off stride. Out on top, showing the way, it's Gandalf. The roan Colt out on top. Gandalf, your race leader. They always a virgin. Sired. Gandalf showing the way. Going to take him to the quarter. Out on top. Racing 2nd. Tall, Dark, Be Fancy. 31 and 2 Vis, 31 and 2. Out on top, Gandalf, your race leader, racing 2nd. Tall, Dark, Be Fancy. Racing in that 3rd position is Speak to the Stars. Racing 4th, the Creature, and 5th after the early break. Now going to make some move to the outside is Spirit of an Outlaw. Spirit of an Outlaw up to battle for 4th, now 3rd. As they come to the half, still first over, first up. 1 out, 4 in. At the half. 102 and 4/5, 102 and 4. There's some equal fractions right there out on top. It's Gandalf, the roan, always a virgin, cold out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Spirit of an Outlaw in third, Tall Dark Be Fancy. Racing fourth is Speak to the Stars, and fifth, The Creature. Down the backside as they go to the three-quarter pole out on top, showing the way. Gandalf, Spirit of an Outlaw to the far outside. Tall Dark Be Fancy. You've got 3 lengths cover the top 3. 131 and 4/5, 131 and 4. Out on top, showing the way, it's Gandalf. Gandalf still parked to the outside, having a good long mile. Spirit of an Outlaw, Tall Dark Be Fancy races third. The Creature races fourth, and fifth is Speak to the Stars. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. As they come to the wire, out on top, Spirit of an Outlaw, down to the far outside, Late Surge. As they come to the wire, it is Spirit of an Outlaw. 203. 203 for the mile. And official results for the fifth. Horse number 2, Spirit of an Outlaw, was your winner. Owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. That'll make 10 outings with 5 wins, 3 seconds, 1/3. Breeder Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. A Western trademark out of a sealed and delivered mare. Official results for the top down for the fifth. Horse number 1, Gandalf, was third. Horse number 2, Spirit of an Outlaw, your winner. Horse number 3, Tall Dark Be Fancy, was fourth. Horse number 4, Speak to the Stars, was fifth. And horse number 5, The Creature, was second. Top down, 3, 1, 4, 5, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 2, the half and 102 and 4, 3/4 and 134 and 4, 131 and 4 for the 3/4, and the mile 2:03 for Spirit of an Outlaw. And up next is going to be race number 6 on our 14 race program. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly Division, the girls. Field of 6, 1 driver change. Number 3, Toots on top will be James Gould. James Gould doing the driving on the 3-horse. Horse number 1, Baby Flash. Owned by Rick Hupp and Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Hupp and trains. Chad Svensson doing the driving. Been out 11 times with 10 wins. $45,939, 201 and 3 at Running Aces. Last race here at Humboldt picked up a win. Horse number 2, Baton Last, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Nancy Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 9 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds and 2/3, $7,576, 215 and 3/5 at Watch Here. Last race here at Humboldt was second. Horse number 3, Toots on Top, owned and trained by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. 11 outings with 3 wins, 3 seconds, 1/3, $14,170, 211 at Oskaloosa. Last race here at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 4, Always Voodoo Magic, owned by Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa. Brandon Jensen, Odison, Iowa. Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 6 outings with 3 seconds, 2/3, $5,300 in the bank. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Orky Snorky Go and Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kerry Sturts doing the driving. 12 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, $2,855, 214 and 1 at Eldon. Last race to Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 6, Mary Sophia, owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 9 outings with 2 seconds and 4/3, $8,605. Last race to Humboldt was 3rd. That is your field of 6 2-year-old trotting fillies. Now we do want to thank Kim Jones, Florence, Iowa, the Beagle for the call of the 6th. Thank you, Kim. Horseman, parade your horses for the 6th. Parade your horses for the 6th. Baby Flash, batting last, Toots on top, always Voodoo Magic, Orky, Snorky, Golden Spy, and Mary Sophia. And post parade for race 6. Makes its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Baby Flash, with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, batting last, with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Toots on top, with James Gould. Number 4, Always Voodoo Magic, with Brandon Jensen. Number 5, Orky Snorky Golden Spy, with Kerry Sturts. And the 6, Mary Sophia, with Jim Reese. Field of 6. 2-year-olds on the trot, Philly division. And starter Mike McDonald picking up a field of 6. Will score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. 2-year-old Trotting Fillies, 2nd division of our Trotting Fillies. Baby Flash, batting last, Toots on top, Always Voodoo Magic, and Orky Snorky Golden Spy off the gate. Mary Sophia can score anywhere in that back tier, the 6 horse. As around the far turn, work past the draw gate, make their way down for the start of race number 6. Race 6 on our 14 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go, up and trotting. It's Toots on top, getting out on top. Racing second is Baby Flash. In third is batting last. In fourth, Mary Sophia. Racing fifth, Always Voodoo Magic. Off-stride, Mary Sophia. Out on top, showing the way, it is Toots on top. She's on top with James Gould in command. Racing second is Baby Flash. Racing third, batting last. And racing in that fourth position is Always Voodoo Magic. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, it's Toots on top. 35 and 1/5, 35 and 1. Out on top, Toots on top. Toots on top, showing the way. Racing second is Baby Flash. Racing third, batting last. Fourth, Always Voodoo Magic. Fifth, Mary Sophia. And racing sixth is Orky Snorky Golden Spy. And 8.5 cover the field off stride. And on the inside is Always Voodoo Magic. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it is Toots on top. Racing second, Baby Flash in third, batting last. 109 and 2 fifths, 109 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it's Toots on top. Racing second, Baby Flash in third, batting last. In fourth, always Voodoo Magic. Racing fifth, Orky Snorky going spy. And Mary Sophia. Out on top, now Baby Flash makes the pole up to take over the top. Racing second, is Toots on top. Racing third, batting last. Fourth, always Voodoo Magic. Mary Sophia races fifth. At the three-quarter pole, it's Baby Flash. 142. They picked up the tempo now. Out on top, it's Baby Flash. Toots on top races second. In third, batting last. In fourth, always Voodoo Magic. Fifth, Mary Sophia. And sixth, Orky Snorky going spy. As around the far turn, it's Toots on top. Taking a gander to the outside, but it's Baby Flash. Toots on top, Baby Flash. It's Baby Flash. Toots on top. We'll finish second. It's Baby Flash with Chad Svensson. Toots on top. Second, third. Batting last. Fourth, always Voodoo Magic. Fifth, Mary Sophia. And sixth. 212 and 2 fifths. 212 and 2 for the mile for Baby Flash. Quarter in 35 and 1. The half in 109 and 2. 3/4 in 142. The mile 212 and 2 fifths. 212 and 2 for Baby Flash. Him picking up the win. Baby Flash, owned by Rick Hupp in Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Hupp and trains. Chad Svensson doing the driving. That'll make 12 starts with 11 wins for Baby Flash. Southwind Flash out of a Dim Speedy Bones mare. Breeder Dennis Bontrigger, Wisconsin. And fish results for the 6th race. Horse number 1 was your winner, Baby Flash, owned by Rick Huppman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith Wilson, Marengo, Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Huppman trained, Chad Svensson doing the drive in 12 outings with 11 wins. The Southwind Flash filly out of a Dim Speedy Bones mare, DJ French Baby. Dennis Bontrager, the breeder, Wisconsin. Horse and official results top down. Number 1, Baby Flash, was your winner. Number 2, Baton Last, was third. Horse number 3, Toots on Top, was second. Horse number 4, Always Voodoo Magic, fourth. Horse number 5, Orky Snorky Golden Spy, sixth. And horse number 6, Mary Sophia, was fifth. Top down, 1, 3, 2, 4, 6. 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 35 and 1. Half and 109 and 2. 3/4 and 142. The mile 212 and 2 fifths for Baby Flash. And up next going to be race number 7. This will get us halfway home once we get this one in. Field of 6. 1 driver change. Number 6, Western Chippy with Corey Larson. Horse number 1, Dorothy Angel, owned, trained, and driven by Rob Anderson, Bennett, Colorado. 9 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third, $7,928, $207 at watch here. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 2, Finchway Prosperity, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, trained, driven by Dwayne Rowland. 8 outings with 7 wins and 1 second. $18,550, 202 and 2 fifths. And Humboldt has won its last 5 starts. Horse number 3, Pacing My Heart Away, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer drives. 7 outings with 2 thirds. $4,630. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 4, Flirting with Jimmy, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Gary, Columbus Junction, trained by Curtis Gary, driven by Will Rowland. 9 outings with 3 seconds and 4 thirds, $4,070. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 5, Just a Pleasure, owned by Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 3 starts with 3 thirds, $3,498. Last raced on August the 17th at Running Aces was 3rd. And horse number 6, Western Chippy, owned and trained by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Corey Larson getting the call to drive. Been out 8 times with 4 wins, 2 seconds. $12,175. 2 minutes and 4 fifths at Running Aces. Last raced here at Humboldt was 2nd. That is your field of 6. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace filly division. Well, we do want to thank Fred Wagner, Walmart, Iowa, the Bugle for the call of the 7th. This will get us halfway home, Fred. Race 7, 14 race program. Horseman, parade your horses for the 7th. Parade your horses for the 7th. Field 6, Dorothy's Angel, Finchwa Prosperity. Pacing my heart away, flirting with Jimmy. Just a pleasure, Western Chippy. Yeah, post parade for race 7. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field is 6. 2-year-old Payson fillies. Horse number 1, Dorothy's Angel with Rob Anderson. Horse number 2, Finchway Prosperity with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 3, Pacing My Heart Away with Jason Telver. Horse number 4, Flirting with Jimmy with Will Rowland. Horse number 5, Just a Pleasure with Adam Hauser. And the 6, Western Chippy with Corey Larson. Field of 6. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace filly division. And race number 7, making its way down the front stretch for the start of our 7th. 2-year-old Pacing fillies, picking up speed. And here we go, off and Pacing. Finchway Prosperity firing out, getting out on top. Racing second, Just a Pleasure. Racing in that 3rd position is Western Chippy. Racing 4th, Dorothy's Angel. In 5th is Pacing my heart away and racing 6 is Flirting with Jimmy. On my 2 down the backside for the first time. It's Finchway Prosperity out on top. Just a Pleasure sits in that 2 pocket. Racing 3rd is Western Chippy. All right there, and 7 lengths cover the top 6. 31 and 1/5, 31 and 1. Out on top showing the way, it's Finchway Prosperity. Finchway Prosperity out on top. Racing 2nd is Just a Pleasure. Racing 3rd, Western Chippy. Racing in that 4th position, Prosperity. Racing 2nd is Western Chippy in 3rd. Just a Pleasure now. Dorothy's Angel also tips out. You got 2 out and 4 in. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 full. Down on top showing the way, it's Stablemates going at it. It's Finchway Prosperity and Western Chippy. It's Just a Pleasure now up to take over 2nd. 132 and 1/5, 132 and 1. Out on top showing the way, it's Finchway Prosperity. Just a Pleasure races 2nd. In 3rd is Western Chippy. And pacing my heart away, now up to battle. As they round the far turn, you got them 3 over for that 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot as they turn for home. Just a Pleasure and Finchway Prosperity. It's Finchway Prosperity. Finchway Prosperity, Just a Pleasure. It is Finchway Prosperity picking up the win. 2nd, Just a Pleasure. And we'll photo it out for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 2:02 for the mile. 2:02 for Finchway Prosperity. 2:02, that'll be a new lifetime mark for Finchway Prosperity. That'll make 9 starts, 8 wins, 1 second for Finchway Prosperity. That is a Some Star Somewhere filly out of Western Ideal Mare. There he is again, breeder Laurendale Yoder, Kelowna, Iowa. And fish results for the 7th. Number 2 horse was your winner, Finchway Prosperity, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. That'll make 9 starts, 8 wins, 1 second for Finchway Prosperity. New lifetime mark, 202 for that Some Star Somewhere filly out of a Western Ideal mare, breeder Laurendale Yoder, Kelowna, Iowa. Horse number 1, Dorothy's Angel, was 3rd. Number 2, Finchway Prosperity, was your winner. Horse number 3, Pacing My Heart Away, was 4th. Horse number 4, Flirting with Jimmy, was 6th. Horse number 5, Just a Pleasure, 2nd. And horse number 6, Western Chippy, was 5th. Top down, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 1. Half and 102 and 3. 3/4 and 132 and 1. The mile, 202 for race number 8. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gilding Division. Field of 5. Field of 5. No changes. Horse number 1, Hot Cam. Hot Cam is owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson doing the driving. 8 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 3/3. $4,645. 206 and 2/5 at Eldon. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, Beat Cop, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains, drives. 3 outings with 2 wins, 1/3. $7,350. 204 Humboldt, Iowa. And that was last weekend, picking up that win as one of his last 2. Horse number 3, Brother Buddy, trained and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 9 outings with 5 wins, 4 second. $24,669. 204 at Watch Here. Last race, Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 4, Swift Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains and drives. 6 outings, 3 wins, 1 second, 1/3. $5,791. 203 and 2 here at Humboldt, and that was last weekend. Picked up a win. And horse number 5, Boom Boom Bullseye, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. Been out 9 times, 3 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3. $15,695. 202 at Watch Here. Last raced at Running Aces on August the 17th was 3rd, 156 and 3/5. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gilding Division. And we do want to thank the one and only Joel Edge, Webster City, Iowa, the Beagle, for the call of the A. Thank you, Joel. Feeding champions, Purina. He's your man if you're looking for a Purina man. It's Joel Edge. You can pay me later. Do want to thank Joel for everything that he does for feeding those champions. Webster City, Iowa, just a stone's throw away. Hot Cam, Beat Cop, Brother Buddy, Swift Honor, and Boom Boom Bullseye. Parade those horses for the 8th. Yeah, post parade for race 8. Going to make its way down from the grandstand. A field of 5. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gildings. $7,000 purse on the line. Horse number 1, Hot Cam with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Beat Cop with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Brother Buddy with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Swift Honor with Royal Rowland. And horse number 5, Boom Boom Bullseye with Corey Larson. Field of 5, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt and Gilding division. And starter Mike McDonald along with driver Lyle Miller picking up a field of 5. Pacing Colts and Gildings for our 8th race, race number 8 on our 14 race program. Work past the 8th pole, round the far turn, make the way down for the start of race number 8. All looking good, picking up speed. And here we go up and pace it. It is Beat Cop down to the corner of turn one. Beat Cop getting out on top. Racing second is Brother Buddy. Racing third is Swift Honor. Settle into that fourth position is Hot Cam. Racing fifth, Boom Boom Bullseye. Hell nose to tail off at 2 down the backside, and 6 lengths cover the field. Down the backside, it's Beat Cop. Beat Cop wanting to make it 3 in a row. Will rolling out on the front end with Beat Cop. Racing second, Brother Buddy. Racing third, Swift Honor. As they go to the quarter pole. 31 seconds, 31. Out on top, showing the way. It's Beat Cop. Beat Cop, your race leader. Racing second, Brother Buddy. Racing in that third position, Swift Honor. Fourth, Hot Cam. And now Boom Boom Bullseye tips out up the battle for that fourth position. Now up to take over fourth off stride is Hot Cam. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, it is Beat Cop. Beat Cop, Brother Buddy races second. And you've got 2 in, 2 out, 3 in. 106 and 2 squeaking out a 35-second quarter. Out on top, it's Beat Cop. Boom Boom Bullseye races second, and third, Brother Buddy. Racing in that fourth position is Hot Cam. Down the backside, they pick up the pace. Pace, baby, pace down the backside. It's Beat Cop and Boom Boom Bullseye. Brother Buddy races third as they go to the three-quarter pole. 136, out on top, showing the way. It is Beat Cop. Beat Cop out on top. Racing second, Boom Boom Bullseye still parked to the outside. Racing third is Brother Buddy. Racing in that fourth position is Hot Cam, and fifth is Swift Honor. As they turn for home, you've got them 3 over. As they come to the wire, out on top, it's Beat Cop. Wanting to make it 3 in a row, it's Beat Cop. Picking up the win. Photo for second. 2:04 and 2 fists. 2:04 and 2 for the mile. Official results for race 8, number 2, Beat Cop. Your winner, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. Been out 4 times, 3 wins, 1 second. So that'll make it 3 in a row for Beat Cop. Beat Cop is a Dragon King out of a Art Major mare breeder, Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. So Beat Cop, your winner. Official results for the top down. Number 1, Hot Cam was 5th. Horse number 2, Beat Cop, was your winner. Horse number 3, Brother Buddy, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Swift Honor, was 4th. And horse number 5, Boom Boom Bullseye, was 3rd. Top down, 5, 1, 2, 4, 3 out in the bottom. Hot Cam was 5th. Beat Cop, your winner. Horse number 3, Brother Buddy, 2nd. Horse number 4, Swift Honor, 4th. And horse number 5, Boom Boom Bullseye, was 3rd. Up next, we'll move into our aged eye with 3 years of age and older on the trot, Colt and Gelding division. Scheduled to be a field of 6. The number 6 horse, CF's Delight, is scratch personal, so we'll look for a field of 5. 1 driver change on the 3, Fox River Luke, will be Brandon Jensen. Horse number 1, I'm Another Wilson, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. Been out 10 times, 1 win, 4 seconds, 4 thirds, $4,150. Has banked $81,894. Has a lifetime mark of 159 and 2 as a 4-year-old. Last raced at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, Spark Plug Sparky, owned by Wilden McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Brett Erickson trains and drives. 10 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 3 thirds, $5,023, $26,741. As a lifetime mark as a 5-year-old, 203 and 2 fifths. The last race at Humboldt picked up a win in 204. Horse number 3, Fox River Luke, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains, Brandon Jensen drives. 5 outings with 4 seconds, $3,925, $58,261. 3-year-old mark, 158 and 1 at Running Aces. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 4, Baton First, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drive. 7 outings with 1 win, $8,860, $21,516. Lifetime mark as a 2-year-old, 206 and 1 fifth. Horse number 5, Patch and Swan, Golden Spy, owned, trained, and driven by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. 10 outings with 1 second, 3 thirds, $2,175, $23,378, and 3-year-old mark of 206 at Bloomfield. And horse number 6, CF's Delight, is scratch personal. That is your field of 5. Aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the trot, Colt and Gelding division. Dave, 10 minutes. 10. You got a perfect? Oh, 15. Okay, we'll go 15. 15 if you need ice cream, if you need popcorn, you need a sandwich, or if you need something ice cold to drink. Stop down and see Dave and the folks at the VFW Dakota City. You don't have to go to Dakota City. They're out of Dakota City. Stop down and see them. All right, if you want to go back to race 8, we went to the quarter in 31 seconds, the half in 104 and 2, 3/4 in 134 and 1, the mile 204 and 3/5. 31, 104 and 2, 134 and 1, 204 and 3 for B Cup. And we do want to thank Daryl Ludwig on the bugle for the call of the night. Thank you, Daryl. Cedar Falls, Iowa. Cedar Falls, Waterloo, all the same thing, right? All one big happy family over. Yeah, post parade for race 9. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Aged Iowa on the trot. $2,500 purse on the line. Horse number 1, I'm Another Wilson with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Spark Plug Sparky with Brett Erickson. Horse number 3, Fox River Luke with Brandon Jensen. Horse number 4, Baton First with Will Rowland. And the 5, Patches Swan Golden Spy with Kathy Raymond. 6 horse, CS Delight is scratch. That is your field of 5. Aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older. On the trot, Colt and Gelding Division. On the trot, gate is rolling. All 5 racing off the gate. I'm another Wilson, Spark Plug, Sparky, Fox River, Luke, batting first, and Patch and Swan going spy. As around the far turn, work past the draw gate. Make their way down for the start of race number 9 on our 14 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go off stride is Spark Plug Sparky. Getting out on top is I'm Another Wilson. Fox River Luke to the outside, races second. In third is Patch and Swan going spy. Racing fourth is Batting first. And off stride once again is Spark Plug Sparky. I'm Another Wilson out on top. Fox River Luke races second. And third is Patch and Swan going spy. Racing fourth is Batting first. And fifth, Spark Plug Sparky now back on the trot. As they head to the quarter pole, I'm Another Wilson. Fox River Luke races second. As they go to the quarter, at the quarter, I'm Another Wilson. 31 and 4 fifths, 31 and 4. Out on top, I'm Another Wilson racing second. And second is Fox River Luke. Racing in that third position is Patch and Swan going spy. Racing fourth is Batting first, and fifth is Spark Plug Sparky. As they're around the far turn, make their way down and plate the first half of the mile. It's I'm Another Wilson out on top. Racing second is Fox River Luke. As they come to the half, out on top, I'm Another Wilson. 103 to the half. I'm Another Wilson out on top. Racing second is Fox River Luke. In third is Patch and Swan going spy. Racing fourth, Batting first, and fifth is Spark Plug Sparky. Now Fox River Luke tips out up the battle. You got a horse race as they head to the 3/4 pole. I'm Another Wilson and Fox River Luke. As they go to the 3/4 pole, at the 3/4 pole it is Fox River Luke, via nose, 132 and 2 fifths, 132 and 2. It's Fox River Luke and I'm Another Wilson. I'm Another Wilson and Fox River Luke going at it as they round the far turn. Out on top showing the way. Off stride, Fox River Luke. As they round the far turn, down the stretch, I'm Another Wilson, Fox River Luke. It's I'm Another Wilson. Gonna pick up the win. Second, back on the trot is Fox River Luke in second. Third, Batting first. Fourth will go to Patch and Swan going spy. And fifth will be Spark Plug Sparky. 2:04 and 1/5. 2:04 and 1 for the mile. Quarter in 31 and 4. The half in 1:03. 3/4 in 1:32 and 2. The mile 2:04 and 1/5. Official results for the 9th. Horse number 1 was your winner. I'm Another Wilson, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. That'll make 11 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, and 4 thirds. 53rd lifetime start with 26 wins, 13 seconds, and 7 thirds. I'm Another Wilson, sired by Wilson, Wyoming, out of a Tom Ridge mare, breeder Henry Byler, Seymour, Iowa. Official results for the 9th. Horse number 1, I'm Another Wilson, your winner. Horse number 2, Spark Plug Sparky, 5th. Horse number 3, Fox River Luke, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Baton First, was 3rd. Horse number 5, Patch and Swan Going Spy, 4th. And horse number 6, CF's Delight, was scratched. Top down, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Scratch on the bottom. No, don't scratch your bottom. It was a scratch on the bottom. Quarter in 31 and 4. A half in 103. 3/4 in 132 and 2. The mile 204 and 1/5. I'm Another Wilson. Did you catch it? And up next is going to be race number 10. Race 10, field of 4. 2 driver changes. Number 2, Carrie Sturts. Number 3, Clayton Miller. Horse number 1, Merle, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. Been out 20 times, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds, 15,222. The lifetime mark of 201 and 2 at the Meadows in Pennsylvania. Has 58 lifetime starts, 14 wins, 10 seconds, 6 thirds, $69,516. Was scheduled to race on August the 24th, and a qualifier at Running Aces was scratched. Horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, owned, trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Carrie Sturts doing the driving. 10 outings, 1 win, 5 seconds, 3 thirds. $5,200 in the bank. 205, has 48 lifetime starts, 2 wins, 8 seconds, and 11 thirds. $14,745 lifetime. Horse number 3, Hocho Alltrot, owned by Ben Hostetler, Shipshewana, Indiana. Paul Hostetler trains. Clayton Miller drives. 3 outings with 1 second, 1 third, $400 in the bank. Last raced here at Humboldt was 6th. And horse number 4, T.A. Woody Oz, owned by Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 19 starts, 2 wins, 4 seconds, 2 thirds in 2023. 22,626. 49 lifetime starts. Lifetime, 5 wins, 9 seconds, 13 thirds. Been out His bank $52,805. Has a lifetime mark as a 4-year-old, 158 and 4/5 at Running Aces. That is your field of 4 3-year-olds. On the trot, mixed division, 3 girls and 1 boy. And we do want to thank Heather McDaniel on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Heather. Horseman, parade your horses for the 10th. Mixed division, 3 girls, 1 boy. T.A. Woody Oz, 4 horse. In with the girls. Post parade for the 10th. Horse number 1, Merle with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Gold Spy with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 3, Hocho All Trot with Clayton Miller. And the 4, T.A. Woody Oz with Brandon Jensen. And there's the Cherry Lollipop. Jake Sander out warming up the Cherry Lollipop. Everybody needs to buy a big old bag of cherry lollipops. That's what Marianne says. Well, Corbin Guidry, excited to be back in school, Corbin. Yeah, all right. I'll ask you that coming up in about January or February. And starter Mike McDaniel hauling for a field of 4 mixed division. Aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the trot. 3 girls, 1 boy. Merle, Hawkeye Fly Gold Spy, Hocho All Trot, and T.A. Woody Oz. As a route and far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of our 10th race on our 14 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Trotty. It's Merle down to the inside. To the outside is T.A. Woody Oz. Merle out on top. Racing second is T.A. Woody Oz. Racing in that third position is Hawkeye Fly Going Spy and Hocho Ultra. Out on top, it's Merle. Merle, your race leader. Racing second is T.A. Woody Oz. Racing in that third position is Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. And racing fourth is Hocho Ultra. Down the backside as they head to the quarter full. Out on top, showing the way is Merle. Merle taking them to the quarter. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Out on top, showing the way, it's Merle. Round on top. Racing second is T.A. Woody Oz. Racing in that third position is Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. And in fourth is Hocho Ultra. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. It's Merle out on the front. Racing second is T.A. Woody Oz. In third, Hawkeye Fly going Spy. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it is Murley bringing them to the half. 101 and 1/5, 101 and 1. So 31 and 1 on the split. Out on top, it's Murley. Racing second is T.A. Woody Oz. In third, Hawkeye Fly going Spy. All three right there as they round the far turn. And trailing the field in that fourth position is Hocho Alltrot, getting a good look at those top three. Down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole, it's Murley out on top, T.A. Woody Oz and Hawkeye Fly going Spy. Now picking up the trot as they go to the three-quarter pole, it's Murley. 131 and 3/5, 131 and 3. Out on top, it's Murley. Racing second is T.A. Woody Oz. In third is Hawkeye Fly going Spy. In fourth is Hocho Alltrot. As they round the far turn, head for home, it is Murley, and to the inside, it is down to the inside, is trying to make a move, is T.A. Woody Oz. As they come to the wire, it's all Murley, gate to wire, Murley picking up the win. Second, T.A. Woody Oz. Third, we'll go to Hawkeye Fly going Spy. And fourth, Hocho Alltrot. 2:01 and 4/5, 2:01 and 4 for the mile for Murley. And Murley, owned by the one and only Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 2 in a row for Adam Hauser, back to back. Well, Fred, come on down. She stayed flat today. Get your picture taken. 2:01 and 4 for Murley. Yeah, official results for the 10th. Horse number 1, Murley, picking up the win. Murley, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trained and drives. How to make 21 starts, 4 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds. Sired by Major Athens out of a Donna Rail mare, breeder Ura Gingrich, Ohio. Official results for the 10th. Murley, your winner. Horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, was 3rd. Horse number 3, Hocho Alltrot, was 4th. And horse number 4, T.A. Woody Oz, 2nd. Top down, 1, 3, 4. 2 on the bottom. A quarter and 30 seconds. The half in 101 and 1. 3/4 in 131 and 3. The mile 201 and 4/5 for Murley. Up next, race 11 on our 14 race program. Horse number 1, Shoptimus Prime, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa, James Henry Springer, Livingston, Wisconsin, Will Rowland trains and drives. 3 outings with 1/3. Last race to Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, JJ Freight, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Royal Rowland. 7 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 3, Stretton High, owned by John W. Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, Adam Hauser drives. 9 outings with 2 seconds and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 4, Wind Up My Night, owned by Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Wilton McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Amos Hines trains, Brett Erickson drives. 3 outings. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Bobby, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Rob Anderson drives. 11 outings with 1 win, 2 seconds, 2/3, coming off a win last week, 208 and 2/5. And horse number 6, Make Me a Legend, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 6 outings. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. That's your field of 6 for the 11th. And we do want to thank Curly John Helbig on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Curly. Horseman, parade your horses for the 11th. Shoptimus Prime, JJ Freight, Stretton High. Wind Up My Night, Bobby, and Make Me a Legend. Post break for the 11 2-year-olds on the pace. Colton Gelding Division. Horse number 1, Shoptimus Prime with Will Rollett. Horse number 2, JJ Freight with Royal Rollett. Horse number 3, Strutting High with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Wind Up My Night with Brett Erickson. Horse number 5, Bobby with Rob Anderson. And the 6, Make Me a Legend with James Gould. As around the far turn, make their way down for the start of our 11th race on our 14-race program. Picking up speed. And here we go, up ahead, pace high. It's the 2, JJ Freight. JJ Freight down to the inside. Strutting high through the middle. And racing third, Bobby. As they work around turns number 2, it is JJ Freight on the front end. Racing second is Strutting High. In third, Bobby. Racing fourth is Wind Up My Night. Racing in that fifth position is Shoptimus Prime. And sixth is Make Me a Legend. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole. At the quarter, 34 seconds, 34. Out on top, it's JJ Freight. JJ Freight, the Jimmy Freight colt out on top. I'm a little moving and shaking to the outside. First over, first up is Shoptimus Prime. Up to take over fourth now, third now, second. Now going to try to go after your race leader. It's JJ Freight and Shoptimus Prime. You've got a horse race for the top as they come to the half. Moving and shake it. 106 and 2 fifths, 106 and 2. Out on top. Whoa, hang on, Shoptimus Prime. Off stride. Whoa, hang on, Shoptimus Prime. Out on top, it's JJ Freight. To the far outside, Bobby. Racing third is Strutting High. Racing fourth, Wind Up My Night. In fifth, Make Me a Legend. Shoptimus Prime back on the pace. As they head to the three-quarter pole, it's a battle for the top. 137 and 2 fifths, 137 and 2. Out on top, JJ Freight. And to the outside is Bobby. Racing third is Strutting High. As around the far turn, pace down to the wire. Bobby to the outside. Bobby with a late surge. Yeah, it's going to be a photo for the win. It might have been the horse known as Bobby. We'll photo it out. 2:08 and 4 fifths, 2:08 and 4 for the mile. And that is between the 2 and the 5. Hold all tickets, Larry. Fred. For the 11th, horse number 5, your winner, Bobby. Larry Mather owns Bobby, Webster, Iowa. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Rob Anderson. 12 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2:08 and 4 the mile. A Millionaire Cam out of a Northern Luck mare. Last raced here at Humboldt. That makes it 2 in a row for Bobby. Fish results for the 11th. Horse number 1, Shoptimus Prime, was 6th. Horse number 2, JJ Freight, 2nd. Horse number 3, Stretton High, 3rd. Horse number 4, Wind Up My Night, 5th. Horse number 5, Bobby, your winner. And horse number 6, Make Me a Legend, was 4th. Top down, 6, 2, 3, 5, 1, 4 on the bottom. 34 to the quarter, 106 and 2 to the half, 137 and 2 to the 3/4, 208 and 4/5 for Bobby, known as Bobby. Up next to the 12th race, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colton Gilding division. We do have a scratch. 2 scratches, the 2 and the 4. Cadillac Luke and SV Tom's Kid. And here we go. The number 1, Baltazar. Dwayne and Connie Rolett, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rolett trains and drives 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 2/3. Baltazar, last raced at Humboldt, was second. Number 2, Cadillac Luke, is scratched. Horse number 3, Emmy Lynn's House, Clayton Miller, Kelowna, Iowa, owns, trains, drives Emmy Lynn's House. 2 outings with 1 second. Last race Humboldt was 4th. Number 4, SV Tom's Kid, is scratch. And the 5, I'm a Black Pearl, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 2 outings with 1 second. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. That is your field of 3 due to the 2 scratches. 2-year-olds on the trot, Colton Gilding division. I do want to thank Roger Rowland on the bugle for the call of the 12th, Grinnell, Iowa. Thank you, Raj. Horseman, parade your horses for the 12th. Horse number 1, Baltazar with Dwayne Rolett. Horse number 2, Cadillac Luke, scratched. Horse number 3, Emmy Lynn's House, Clayton Miller. Horse number 4, SV Tom's Kid, scratched. And the 5, I'm a Black Pearl with James Gould. Field of 3 for the 12th. Race 12 on our 14 race program. We get set to go. Starting to wind down. Reminder, we'll be back in action. 13 races tomorrow. 3-year-olds aged Iowa on the pace. 12:30 post time. Gators roll it for the 12th. Balthazar, Emmy Lynn's house. I'm a Black Pearl. 2-year-old trotting colts. $1,500 purse on the line. As they approach the 8th pole, get ready to go for the 12th race on our 14-race program. Work past the draw gate. 2-year-old trotting colts. Picking up speed. And here we go. Up at trotting Emmy Lynn's house and Balthazar. Battle for the corner down into turn 1. Emmy Lynn's house getting out on top. Emmy Lynn's house off stride. I'm a Black Pearl. Out on top showing the way. It is Emmy Lynn's house. Balthazar races second. I'm a Black Pearl in third. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole. Emmy Lynn's house. Balthazar working on closing the gap. 34 and 2 fists, 34 and 2. Out on top showing the way. It is Emmy Lynn's house. Balthazar in second. I'm a Black Pearl in third. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Emmy Lynn's house with Clayton Miller in command. Balthazar off stride. And back on the trot. 108, 108. Racing third, it is I'm a Black Pearl with James Gould. Out on top, showing the way, it's Emmy Lynn's house with Clayton Miller. Down the backside, Balthazar in second. Third, I'm a Black Pearl. As they go to the 3/4 pole, Emmy Lynn's house takes them to the 3/4. 141 and 4 fifths, 141 and 4. Out on top, Emmy Lynn's house. Racing second, Balthazar. In third, I'm a Black Pearl. As they round the far turn, down the stretch, wanting to go gate to wire, Clayton Miller with Emmy Lynn's house. Emmy Lynn's house picking up the win. Second, Balthazar. 2:14 and 3 fifths. 2:14 and 3 for the mile. And finishing the mile, I'm a Black Pearl in third. Two scratch, one scratch, 3. And fish results for the 12th. The number 3 horse was your winner, Emmy Lynn's House. Owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Miller, Kelowna, Iowa. Bred by Ferd Miller, Kelowna, Iowa. That'll make 3 starts. First win for Emmy Lynn's House at our house out of a Cantab Hall mare. Official results for the 12th. Number 1, Baltazar was second. Number 2, Cadillac Luke scratched. Horse number 3, Emmy Lynn's House, your winner. Horse number 4, SV Tom's Kid scratch. And the 5, I'm a Black Pearl, was third. Top down, 2 scratch, 1 scratch, 3. Quarter and 34 and 2. 108 to the half. 141 and 4. 214 and 3 fifths for Emmy Lynn's House. Up next, race 13. Horse number 1, Tipsy Unicorn. Owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Kupman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Kupman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 11 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Last race, Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 2, Cherry Lollipop. Owned and trained by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. James Gould doing the driving. 8 outings with 2 seconds. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 3, Believe in Legends. Owned by Tessa Perrin, Lebanon, Ohio. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 6 outings with 2 seconds and 1/3. Last race Humboldt was 7th. Horse number 4, Top This. Owned by Rick Hupman and C.D. Hupman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Hupman trains, Clayton Miller doing the driving. 10 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 4/3. Last race Humboldt was 2nd. And horse number 5, She Will Rock You. Owned by Edward Gooten, Massapequa, New York. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 9 outings with 1 win, 1 second, 1/3. Last race to Humboldt was 7th. That is your field of 5 2-year-olds on the pace. Filly Division, 5 girls. Yeah, we do want to thank Jolene Schultz on the Beagle for the call of Lucky 13. Thank you, Jolene. Jolene. No, I'm not Dolly. Post parade for the 13th. Lucky number 13 makes its way down in front of the grandstand. Tomorrow we got 13 also. We got 14 today. Here we go. Post parade gets you up close. Personal look. Field of 5. Horse number 1, Tipsy Unicorn with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Cherry Lollipop with James Gould. The 3, Believe in Legends with Will Rowland. The 4, Top This, Clayton Miller. And the 5, She Will Rock You with Adam Hauser. Field of 5, 2-year-old Payson fillies. $1,500 purse on the line. Right on 5, racing off the gate. Race 13. 2-year-old Iowa registered Payson fillies. As around the far turn, work past the draw gate, make their way down for the start of our 13th race of the afternoon on our 14 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go up at Payson. It's Tipsy Unicorn getting out on top. Cherry Lollipop and She Will Rock You. Out on top, Tipsy Unicorn. She Will Rock You races second. Cherry Lollipop races third. In fourth is Top This. And fifth is Believe in Legends. Down the backside, on the move. It is Clayton Miller to the outside with Top This. 31 to the quarter for Tipsy Unicorn. Tipsy Unicorn. Top This to the outside, racing second. In third, She'll Rock You. Cherry Lollipop in fourth. As around the far turn. Whoa, hang on. As they make their way down, plate the first half of the mile. Out on the front, Tipsy Unicorn. As they come to the half. 103 to the half. Out on top, showing the way. Out on the point, it's Tipsy Unicorn. She'll Rock You in second. Racing third, Top This. In fourth, Cherry Lollipop. Fifth, Believe in Legends. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, showing the way. At the 3/4 pole, it is Tipsy Unicorn. 133 3/5, 133 3. Out on top, Believe in Legends breaking stride. As they turn for home, it's Tipsy Unicorn out on top. Tipsy Unicorn. Battle for second. As they come to the wire, it is Tipsy Unicorn. She Will Rock You second, third, Top This, fourth, Cherry Lollipop, and fifth, Believe in Legends. 2:05 flat for the mile. For Tipsy Unicorn, be a new lifetime best, better than a 2:06 and 4 at Bloomfield. Tipsy Unicorn, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Upman, Sigourney, Iowa, Rick Upman trains, Chad Svensson doing the driving. That'll make 12 tries, 3 wins, and 2 seconds for Tipsy Unicorn. The white Hanover out of Artie Scare. Breeders, Kilberg, the breeders. Yeah, official results for the 13th. Winner was the number 1, Tipsy Unicorn, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Upman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Upman trains, Chad Svensson doing the drive, and that'll make 12 outings with 3 wins, 2 seconds. Tipsy Unicorn, 2:05, new lifetime mark. Horse number 2, Cherry Lollipop, owned or finishing 4th. Number 3, Believe in Legends, was 5th. Horse number 4, Top This, was 3rd. And horse number 5, She Will Rock You, was 2nd. Top down, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2 on the bottom. 31 to the quarter, 103 to the half, 133 and 3 to the 3/4, 2:05 for Tipsy Unicorn. And up next going to be our 14th, the final race of the afternoon. Do have 2 driver changes. Number 1, Special Pine, was scheduled to be Brett Erickson. We're going to put Adam Hauser. Adam Hauser will drive the number 1 horse in race 14. Number 2, SV Fancy Glide will be Chad Svensson. Number 3, Hasty Justice, Heidi Sainer. And the 4, Hocho's Gold House will be Clayton Miller. Special Pine, owned by Paul Samuel Hostetler, Cologne, Iowa. Paul Hostetler trains, Adam Hauser drives, 7 outings, 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race to Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, SV Fancy Glide, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 10 outings with 1 win, 4 seconds, and 3 thirds. Last scheduled race here at Humboldt was a scratch, driver unseated. And number 3, Hasty Justice, owned by John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Jason Telfer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Heidi Sainer drives. 2 outings with 2 thirds. Last race to Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 4, Hocho's Gold House, owned by Ben Hostetler, Shipshewana, Indiana. Paul Hostetler trains, Clayton Miller drives. 3 outings. The last race to Humboldt was 5th. That's your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Mixed division. 2 girls, 2 boys. Well, we get set to go with our 14th and final race of the afternoon. We'll be back with you tomorrow, 12:30, post time. 13 races, 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace. Okay. 2 girls and 2 boys. Special Pine, SV Fancy Glide, Hasty Justice, and Hocho's Gold House. Yeah, post parade for the 14th. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. 14th, the final race of the afternoon. Pretty good. Post parade for the 14th. Horse number 1, Special Pine with Adam Hauser. Number 2, SB Fancy Glide with Chad Svensson. Number 3, Hasty Justice with Heidi Center. And the 4, Hocho's Gold House with Clayton Miller. Field of 4. And starter Mike McDonald picking up our 14th and final race of the afternoon. All 4 racing off the gate. 2 girls, 2 boys. As around the far turn. Work past the draw gate. Make their way down for our 14th and final race of the afternoon. Mixed division, 2-year-old trotters. Picking up speed. And here we go, up and trotting. Into the far outside, Hocho's Gold House. Hocho's Gold House to the far outside. Off stride is SB Fancy Glide. Also, Hocho's Gold House off stride. Special Pine off stride. Hasty Justice off stride. Everybody trying to keep it going now, back on the trot. Off a 2 down the backside. SB Fancy Glide. Clearing on the front. Hasty Justice. As they go to the quarter pole, it's SB Fancy Glide. 37. Out on top, showing the way, SB Fancy Glide. Special Pine up to battle for second with Hasty Justice. Hasty Justice off stride. As around the far turn. Make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. It is SB Fancy Glide. As they come to the half, it's SB Fancy Glide. Special Pine in second. 109 and 1/5, 109 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It is SB Fancy Glide. Special Pine in second. Hasty Justice in third. Racing fourth is Hocho's Gold House. Down the backside for the final time on this Saturday afternoon. SB Fancy Glide taking them to the 3/4 pole. 1 and 1/5. Out on top, SB Fancy Glide. Special Pine in second. In third, Hasty Justice. As around the far turn, SB Fancy Glide and Special Pine. As they turn for home, you've got a horse race for the 14th to cap it off. As they come to the wire, it is SB Fancy Glide. Special Pine second. 2:14 and 1/5. Third, Hasty Justice, and fourth, Hocho Gold House. Quarter and 37, a half and 109 and 1. 3/4 and 142 and 1. The mile 2:14 and 1/5 for SB Fancy Glide. Better than a 2:19 and 2 earlier at Eldon. That'll be a new lifetime best for SB Fancy Glide. Owned by Rick C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains Chad Svensson with the win. That'll make 11 starts, 2 wins, 4 seconds, and 3/3. SB Fancy Glide, 214 and 1/5. It is a Tom Rich out of a Yankee Glide mare breeder, Spring Valley Farms, Rudy Miller, Walk-On, Iowa. Official results for the 14th. Number 2 horse was your winner, SB Fancy Glide. Number 1, Special Pine, was second. Horse number 2, SB Fancy Glide, your winner. Horse number 3, Hasty Justice, third. Horse number 4, Hocho's Gold House, fourth. Top down, 2-1, 3-4. Quarter and 37 and a half and 109 and 1, 3/4 and 142 and 1. The mile, 214 and 1/5 for SB Fancy Glide, new lifetime best. On behalf of Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association, we do thank you for tuning in and coming out, checking out Iowa Harness Horsing, Iowa Harness Horse Racing here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We'll see you tomorrow. 13 races. It'll be your 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace.